Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Nashawn,
And I'm King Caleb.
and you are watching Winning in Life.
All right, let's get right into it.
We got a special episode today, guys. All right, we are going to do a reaction of this great video that this man sent me the other day. I was like, yo, this is just speaking straight facts, man. Like, this is really good. So,
All facts and no cap.
all facts, no cap. I like that. I like that.
All facts, no cap.
So we're just going to play the video for you guys here, and we're just going to comment a little bit on it, and we'll probably elaborate on a lot of the points that they're saying, because they're saying like some really, really good stuff here.
Facts.
Today. So just play the video. I'm going to have a... What am I doing? I'm like this.
We're trying to get at the root cause. Why are men in such crisis? I mean, the stats are like only 40% go to college. So they're losing out to women there in a big way. And women with degrees don't marry men who don't have degrees. So...
Started clapping.
Like, great, you'll be lonely forever, aren't you? Why are you cheering?
Get a cat.
I mean,
didn't tell my wife.
Dog.
they don't marry as much, which I think is great, but other people think that's a terrible thing. Okay, people do like a mate, whatever. That's whatever your boat floats by.
He angry about his
but
wife.
there is something going on. I mean, mass shootings is a uniquely male crime. It's always because some dude in Buffalo, you know, had somebody swipe left on him too much.
Dang.
I mean, I feel like that's what's going on here, is a lot of sort of maleness coming to the fore and announcing itself in violence and racism and...
But the bottom line is, it's a key step to the elemental foundation of any society, and that is relationships. Young men aren't attaching to work, they aren't attaching to women, they aren't attaching to schools. We are producing too many of the most dangerous person in society.
Sad.
And we are losing out on a key. We're not going to have kids. We're not going to have a productive society. We're going to have more violence. And also, we're going to have a society that does not value young men. And they do not. Young men are different. They develop later.
He said, we don't have a society that values young men. Like, that's kind of crazy, man, because I know, we know that there's like that divide now between men and women.
Right.
Like, now it's like any sort of man, like if you have a ding dong, people are just going to hate on you just for being a guy.
Yeah. Like young men right now, it's like no purpose, like they were saying.
Right. Yeah. He said they're not connected to anything, man. And it's like, that's kind of...
And a lot of reason to blame is technology, because you can stay inside the house.
Right. Yeah. Media, bro.
Let me
You
go on
don't really
Instagram. You don't have to actually meet the girl in person. Maybe like back in our parents' days.
Yeah.
Or they have all these dating apps. So many dating apps out there.
Right.
I could just swipe. I don't actually have to go approach women.
I don't even have to get my groceries anymore, bro. Just
Same, bro. Like now, if you want, you can even sit in your car and have them bring it out to you. All these pickup places at stores.
Bro, I can't even imagine, bro. In the future,
Our kids, woo!
literally everything's gonna be done for us, bro. We got people probably brushing our teeth for us, and or robots and
Robots and stuff.
The people are they gonna want to have sex anymore in the future, bro?
There's in the metaverse, I think you can actually
get married, right?
you can get married, you can get laid, you can pay, you can literally pay for prostitution in the man,
What the freak, bro?
So a lot of guys right now, they prefer, like, it's too much work to go get a woman, so they're gonna have these sex robots and stuff.
Bro, that's crazy. Bro, he said getting married, getting laid in the metaverse. What? How do you even...
NFTs. Yeah, they're making, like, I guess, digital woman. You can buy real estate.
Right. Yeah. Like, you don't have to, like you said, you don't have to work for anything anymore.
No, you don't.
And I guess that's kind of what men's duty was. They were supposed to work for pretty much everything.
So pretty much at the core foundation is back thousands of years ago. You know, the men had to work, go provide for their family, go out. Like, you know, back then when they had those wild animals, you know, the woman looked up to the man to go, you know, protect her. Exactly. You know, they had the, how to call it, spears and stuff like that.
The axes. Yeah.
And axes. But like, we live in such a civilized society right now that, I mean, pretty much like, hey, I don't need you. You know, and like, okay, you don't need me, and it's really hard. And like, you know, because like women are making their own money and then doing stuff like that, you know, and the more money they make, you know, they want a guy like
right.
top tier.
They want a guy who's making even more.
Right. And then most guys are, unfortunately, average. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being average, you know what I'm saying? But with the way how everything's competitive,
yeah,
average doesn't really do it anymore.
Nah, bro, you gotta be some. It's crazy, bro, because if you're not somebody, you're nothing. Like, now it's just this divide where it's like everybody was kind of the same,
right?
And then of course you had some people that were on top, but now it's like, if you're not up, you're down. If you're not somebody, you're nobody. And now women can be somebody, literally just showing themselves online.
Oh yeah, that makes it easier too, because, you know, with the online OnlyFans and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah.
Well, a girl got some
Feet, bro. Just freaking feet, man.
And like,
I have feet.
But guess what? If we do it, we're not gonna be making as much. And like, there's a lot of thirsty men out there.
Yeah.
They would spend money on whatever.
Right, bro.
Because, you know, like, you know, we guys are visual creatures, you know.
Yeah, we see it, bro. We want it.
Yeah, dang, I gotta have it. I gotta do something with that. You know what I mean?
So, yeah, bro. I think he says something a little bit in that video about. Or did you want to continue playing it, or you want to?
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna say. What do you say?
Yeah, I don't think
we can continue playing it.
Yeah.
Later. And by the way, if you're a young man, this work from home thing is a disaster. They need young men need guardrails. They need to know how to read a room. They need to put on a clean shirt. They know not to get high or drink too much during the week, and then get into the office the next day. We have a crisis among young men. It is one of the most.
Say something about that. The working from home too is like maybe a good part in the future is like a lot of people, like even more people will be working from home.
Which makes no interactions.
Right. No interactions. Like we were saying before, it's like you don't have to go out and get things. You don't got to talk to women. And now that it's really everything's pretty much turning into work from home. So you really have to be intentional about your social skills.
Right.
Man.
Before the internet, you had no choice but to go out.
Had no choice.
You
but
were
to
not gonna
talk
make
to that girl,
you
bro.
had no choice. Like, dang, it's not like I can go find her on Instagram. Okay, so I wanna this funny story. I was at church. I think I told you that story. I was at church one time, and this youth pastor, well, he was young adults pastor. He's no longer here anymore. But he told me that the girls at the church would complain that no guys would approach them, but the guys would go on Instagram and say, "Hey, I saw you at church."
Wow.
And the pastor was like, "Yo, what is going on with men these days?" That's
crazy.
literally the situation we're in right now. They don't have the balls to go approach that young lady, but he got the balls to be like, "Hey, I seen you at church."
Right. Yeah, you can type, but you can't, go up and say,
Exactly.
Introduce yourself.
And then like, this is another thing. A lot of girls are complaining that it's not, guys approaching them either. So,
yeah, bro. Imagine like a world. I mean, we know that was a world in like the 80s and 70s without, like
technology.
Guys, going on, watching all these women and stuff, bro. Like you said back then, I can't imagine, bro. Like you were literally not going to get the woman. You literally were not going to get anything if you didn't say something, bro. Like the sense of urgency and importance that put on it. Whereas like, I won't get any pleasure. Now you get pleasure just being on your phone, typing in whatever. But like getting the pleasure of wow, I talked to the girl.
Right.
This could lead into a marriage or whatever, bro. Like, that was real, man. That was tangible.
Right.
But now, yeah, bro, the work from home, like,
That's a good point you made. I never thought about that.
yeah.
The work from
Because,
home.
you know, our boy works from home, too. So, oh, my gosh. If I ever work from home, bro, I got to make sure, like, every day, like, I got to make sure I got to get my social skills up, too.
Right.
Because if I don't do anything about it, then it's not going
Then it's
to,
gonna die.
yeah.
Literally fizzles out. And when you already know when you don't do enough practice,
Ooh, yeah.
you get
yeah,
rusty.
Yeah.
James, you owe me a soda. But yeah, that's good. I think we should keep playing.
In my view, one of the most dangerous things in our society.
And where do you put the phone in this equation? Because I put it high up. Because, thank you. Because I was reading recently, Tinder, 2-to-1 male to female.
I can see that.
What?
No, it's just a startling statistic, yeah.
Right. Well, why is it startling? I mean, it sounds like a great idea. Oh, I can just order women like I do a pizza on my phone. I think I'll have the Kelly.
Technically, that is true.
Except when you go on it, it weeds out the people who aren't the best looking, I think, because it used to be go to a bar. Okay, maybe it was potluck, but you have to be able to learn to talk to a woman. I don't think they had to talk to a woman anymore because it's just on the phone. It's just like, what's up?
You're beautiful.
Right. They wouldn't, you know,
What's
they'd
up?
be,
And
right.
send a picture of your penis. Like that's gonna work.
Sometimes. So you
Sometimes.
you asked about the phone. Simply put, it's a disaster. Whenever technology comes into an industry, it consolidates it. Mating has been consolidated in the worst way. 50 men on Tinder, 50 women. 46 of the women show all of their attention to just 4 men, leaving 46 men.
Pause that.
Bro.
Woo!
What? Bro, that. Yo, this man.
They did a study. I think women find 80% of men unattractive on Tinder.
Yeah.
80% plus, something like that.
Yeah. Which is insane, bro. So that, you know, they say that 20% of men get 80% of women.
Right.
So out of 10 people, say 10 girls,
Only two guys.
2 of those guys are going to get the majority of all
the
those
women.
girls, bro, which is insane. He said that 46 of the women would get 4 of the guys, bro. That's insane.
They're chasing after
bro.
the 4.
Just because there's such like a great divide now. Like you literally, if you're average, you're nothing.
The
Right.
reason is, back then, let's say you live in a small town in Idaho.
Yeah.
You had to date that guy that lived next door to you.
Right.
Because you didn't have the internet, you couldn't see. And you're a pretty girl, okay, let me the average guy next to me. But now, let's say you're a girl in Idaho, Drake, he can DM you from wherever, hey, come through. And if Drake messes around for you, think she's gonna want anyone to believe that?
Nah, yeah, bro.
Because once she's used to the top tier guy, why would she want the average dude?
Right, man. So yeah, once they date a certain level as well, it's like, yeah, I'm never dating below that ever again. Because like once you experience
Right.
Drake and his lifestyle,
Exactly.
like, there's no way you'd want to go back.
Exactly. And with that lifestyle, that also sort of like, oh, he lives a lit lifestyle, he can provide for me, I can have experiences, I can vacation everywhere. Well, the average you can't, so I can't take you to Cancun every year. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's like we were talking about that being a provider is that most women can't provide for themselves now,
Right.
and that the way you provide is being like that guy because you really provide. Now you
Right.
can provide her with like everything,
Right.
you
And
know, not just the basics.
exactly. And then you remember how he says women are they're graduating more than men nowadays.
Right.
They're out earning men in a lot of cities. So like, fellas, like,
Yeah.
what's going
so,
on?
Yes. I guess.
They have no initiative to go to college. They don't even want to go to school or stuff like that.
Yeah.
But now it's like a woman's like, it's like an empowerment too, the woman movement.
Yeah. Why aren't men being empowered anymore? Just kind of crazy. Like there's no cause, there's no war.
They don't feel like they have a purpose. And I actually seen the statistics. It's been the lowest right now. The army is actually like, I think, begging for guys to come. No guys want to go to war either. Back then, he was like a duty. I'm gonna go serve my country.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's like,
I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work. Right. I gotta put in work.
I put in work.
I can just type on the keyboard, you know.
And like sitting home playing video games. And there's also a lot of ways to make money from home, I guess, too, where like, okay, I don't have to go outside and stuff like that.
Right.
It's just, they're not self-improving. It's like they have no hope. Because like, even, let's say like, they were getting the woman they want. They were getting, the baddie who probably wanted you. Oh, dang, I gotta get my stuff together.
Right.
But especially when you have a dry drought, you're not getting anything out of it. Then you're like, oh, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is crazy, but
yeah. Dang, man, it's just kind of sad, bro. It's kind of sad, but that's why, the people that are watching this, the people that want to improve, they seek out podcasts like this, podcasts like, Lewis Hose or
the roommates
or things like that. Because
right.
like, you know what? I don't want to be average, because
right.
average is pretty much nothing now. So
right. And like, shout out to all the average, like all the not the white collar. What is it? Blue collar. Yeah, hard working, honest man. But nowadays it's like doesn't seem to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And it's funny because like the infrastructure, the roads, they're built by hardworking, men.
Exactly.
Like
yeah.
But we live in crazy times, and I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon unless you self-improve like crazy.
It's probably gonna be more divisive, to be honest. Probably gonna divide.
Instead of 20, it might be like 5%.
Yeah, literally, bro. Which is crazy. Imagine only like 5 guys getting 100 women, bro. Like that ratio.
Right.
Which is just insane. And like all the women, some of them might settle, but some of them are still like, no, I still want those 5. Like, I don't want to get those 95 losers.
And what's funny is like a lot of women don't understand. They don't know that. And like, it's such a small percentage of guys that make that high amount of money.
Right.
I think it's like United States. I think it's like 10% of the whole population makes $100,000 and more. So imagine a million. That's like 0.001%.
Right. Exactly.
But
bro.
like, let's say you live in a city like Miami or LA where you see a lot of celebrities. You think, oh, that's very common in the population. No, let's slow it down. Nah, it's not very common just because you're around it. If you're like in those type of cities. So like, either settle or get a dog or a cat.
No. Nah, for the men out there, man, if I know we still have a little bit of the video, but at least we know that, if you literally just improve, bro, it don't have to be like crazy. You don't gotta go to the moon.
Right.
You don't gotta be the next Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk, but
bro, just take care of your physical. This is like, if you go to the gym like 3 times a week, I think you're doing better than 60%. It was some crazy number. 60%,
consistently, bro.
Better than 60% of the population.
Yeah.
So you already pass average if you're going to the gym consistently.
Fact.
And then you find some financial videos or some ways on Google how to make money.
Right.
And then you find some good books on personal growth, getting your mental, your spiritual right, and you be consistent. Oh man, the world's yours.
Real talk, man. It's like just continuous improvement, man. It don't got to be all this crazy stuff, but a little bit, 3 times a week, bro. Bro, in 10, 20 years, you're already looking better than 80, 90% of guys, bro, because at some point, they just stop.
United States is a,
big boy problem.
or a big people problem in general.
Yeah, that's true.
Food, unhealthy food, and people just don't want to work out. Like, you just gotta do it.
Literally, bro.
Like Nike says,
just do it.
Yeah. But that's crazy though.
Yeah. See what?
He said some fire stuff so
Pursuing
far.
just 4 women. If mating was a country, it would be more unequal than Venezuela. we have huge mating inequality. And here's the problem. When people don't get together and there's no pheromones and there's no vibe, women, and we don't like to say this on the left, primarily try and make very quick assumptions about this individual's ability to garner resources in the future. So what you have is this concentration of interest, and you're ending up with Porsche polygamy, where 10% of the men get 90% of the attention, which does not lead to good behavior or form long-term relationships. E-commerce was disastrous for retail. Social media was disastrous for everybody. Online dating is disastrous for mating and for men. It's terrible.
Whoa.
Dang, man.
Wow.
It's just crazy, bro. Which, you know, I'm a big proponent of approaching, right? I'm big because I know that you can look, you know, there's what's that guy's name? Who the approaching guy who looks weird, but he approaches all sorts of women. He approaches
The white dude?
the black dude who approached like boyfriends. What's his name?
I forgot his name. Oh, you talking about Salim?
I think so.
Salim the Dream. You talking about the young kid?
Yeah.
Oh, Salim the Dream.
Yeah, you got this kid who literally looks like a loser to me. You know, he just doesn't look, you know, that great. Look like a young guy, right? But this man has more balls than probably like 90% of the men out there, because he's literally approaching women with boyfriends. And obviously, I'm not saying, hey, you should definitely do that. But
we
I'm saying, like,
don't encourage home record.
exactly. But the fact that you got the balls and the courage to do something like that, bro, I can imagine where he's going.
That already puts you above average, because the average dude is not gonna approach women nowadays, because there's a sit on the phone online. Exactly.
Hey, what you doing? What you doing? You know, like.
And then it's funny, because if the average dude meets that girl from online in person, because he doesn't have no social cues, he's gonna mess up the date.
Yeah, real talk.
But if he was approaching and he implements that online too, then he's unstoppable. But because he never talks to women online, he's like, oh, and he's nervous on it. You don't even know what to say.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
He tried to kiss her while she's eating. Like, bro. Like, doesn't know any moves to make. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And like, that's not to say that there's not any value in certain dating apps, or like, because I get that some people can find people and things like that, whatever.
It does happen.
If you're a busy person and you just, you know, maybe you meet somebody real quick. If it's efficient for you.
Right. Let's say
maybe.
like you're a businessman, you go into Turkey, you don't have time to go meet women. Okay, let me see on a dating app. You know, let's meet up.
Right.
But I mean, which is why knowing game is important.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you're like super busy. You know, you go into another city, you don't know anyone, you don't have time to go out like that. Okay, let me just swipe right or whatever.
Yeah.
To meet someone. Okay, you know, but
to rely on it to be that your main source, like, oh man, I hope I get lucky today. Like,
right.
Nah, bro.
And like he was saying, 80% of users are guys, or 6 something.
Yeah, he said it was crazy, like 2 to 1. Yeah.
So like you gotta have the best profile, the best lifestyle. You better have a 6-pack, be 6 foot something or whatever, because most likely, I'm sorry to say, you getting swipe left.
Right.
Sorry, my dude.
Right. So it really only benefits the men who are already on this stuff.
Exactly. So like the guys are already in the 10%, it's nothing to them. They're gonna be still in the top 10%.
Yeah.
But you, woo, got some work to do.
Whoa. We're assuming, you know, if you're watching this, you know, you're on your grind, you know, you're doing.
We know
your
the guy.
thing,
We know the guys watching out in the top 10%.
We'll talk, or at least you're getting there, man.
And
that's
getting there,
that's
right?
that's what's important.
Facts.
So,
and if you're not there, you can but you can work yourself to get there.
Right.
There was a video by this podcast I like, the roommates, and one of the hosts, his name is Hafiz. I like Hafiz. Shout out to Hafiz.
We'll talk.
He was saying, if you're average, why can't it be you to not be average? Like, why can't that be you to be in that top 10%? Why can't that be you?
Right.
He loves saying that, and I agree. Like, that had me motivated too. He's like, why? Like, he was passionate. He's like, why are you still average? Why can't you be that? You know, because we already know, like, us humans, we like to be comfortable and complacent.
Yeah.
We like the easy route. So, you know, hopefully just, you know, all our audience, you know, we work hard, you know, we don't take the easy route, you know what I'm saying? We know you guys are like, you know, getting to the top tier. But what I'm trying to say is that like you don't have to be. You can be that elite.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to stay there.
Yeah, you don't
Why
have
not
to stay
you?
the same.
Why not you?
Why not you, man? Why not you? Why not me, bro?
Exactly.
Like
you don't have to stay there.
if I want to get Kim K tomorrow, bro, why not me, bro?
Why not
me,
him?
bro? Man, this man Pete Davidson freaking scored her, bro. Come on, light skin right here, bro. Kim K, man.
Anything's possible if you put your mind to it. You got the light
5 minutes. No Bible study. Anyway, yeah, it was a really good episode, man.
It was. With that being said, guys, why not you? You know, keep striving to be better, and with that, keep winning in life.
Yes, sir.
All right, see y'all on the next episode.